Talk about getting better every week. What areas did you improve on last weekend?
Well, again, I think our resilience. I think our start on Friday probably wasn't the best. A lot of credit to Omaha and how hard they work and the pace they play. And I just thought our guys stuck with it. And I just think we were resilient through the weekend, and we got better as the weekend went on.
That attitude, is that becoming the identity of this team?
Well, I think you have to have that. A lot of times you talk about not everything's perfect, but your work ethic can be perfect, and you compete. And I think that's the one thing we gotta obviously make as our culture is every time we step on the ice, we gotta compete, have our work ethic, and some mistakes are going to happen, but you can make up for some of those mistakes.
One of the trademarks of this team over the years seems to be the defenseman stepping in and contributing points. Again, you got some help last weekend. Mason Clee, obviously one of the guys with the goal for you.
Yeah, Mason and Damien got his first share as well, and he scored the shootout one as well. So that's what we try to do. I mean, part of the development process is, you're not just back there playing defense. You're a defenseman, but you do have the green light to be involved in the offense, pick your spots at the right time. But again, we want to complete these guys to be 200-foot players.
You guys are unbeaten in the shootout, Coach. How do you prepare your guys or know the right guys to send out there?
That's a good question. A lot of it's communication with our guys. I mean, they stick out and talk to our goalies and talk to some of the guys, and they know better than we do half the time on that. So then it's just a kind of a gut, and that's kind of how it's been here over those three shootouts.
No doubt. And Logan Dinesh, he had his first shutout. How did you think about his performance?
Again, I think he was backbone for us again this weekend. I thought he played very well, probably his best weekend as a Buckeye. And again, I think our team's learning, again, to battle more defensively and let them see more pucks and that kind of thing. So, again, I think it's a tribute to our whole team. It's not just Logan back there. I think it's five guys out there with him every time on the ice, and it was a team shutout.
And last question for me, you got a tough weekend or tough matchup this weekend. What do you see in a team like Michigan State?
Very skilled, well coached in all phases, and again, we got to really be prepared. I think they do a great job, and every time we seem to play Michigan State, it seems to be down to the wire over my time period here, overtime, or right down to the end of the game, and I suspect probably the same this weekend.
That was my next question. Players change, but it seems like every year these games are very tight.
Yeah, again, they do a really nice job up there. They got a lot of skill, a lot, very talented group. I just watched some video on this past weekend, and they can get up and down the rink, and we really got to be prepared and be ready to go.
And the importance of having a Big Ten home games this weekend, the first ones.
Yeah, it's hard to believe we've only played 2 games here, so it's nice going to be back here at the Shot, and to get some of our fans out there and hear the roar here. I think our guys are excited to be back here and play, and Big Ten play. Every game's huge, every point's huge, and I think our guys know that.
Scope, your experiences coming to Ohio State, what it's been like so far the first month or so?
Oh, it's been awesome. Everyone's been really welcoming, from the coaching staff to the players, making the transition really easy, and all the guys have been getting together away from the rink and stuff like that too. So it's been great.
In terms of just playing on the ice, in terms of systems, how is things different than when you were at New Hampshire?
It's definitely different. I think the Big Ten as a whole is a little bit more up-paced, back and forth, a little bit more offensive than Hockey East was. Hockey East was a little bit more rugged defensive style of play. So I'm happy to be in an offensive system.
The defense looked great against Omaha. What changes are you guys making and adjustments in practice to get really good results like you saw?
Yeah, well, we're working on a lot on helping guys away from the puck, just supporting the puck. I think whoever has the puck usually makes a pretty good play, but we just need to keep continuing to support each other and just help out our teammates when they do have the puck.
And you took the shootout and you scored. And what goes through your head when you're skating up to that line, preparing to take the shootout?
Kind of just trying to see what the goalie's giving me, read into him a little bit. I know a lot of guys prior tried to make a move, and it didn't work out too well for them, and the ice was a little chopped up, so I figured I'd try to maybe fake a move, shoot it, and it worked out.
And lastly, playing in front of the home crowd, I know you guys already did this season, but first Big Ten game in front of the home crowd, How are you excited?
No, yeah, it should be exciting. It's going to be my first home Big Ten experience, so I'm excited to see the students and all the fans that come out, and the atmosphere should be great.
How's it feel, the emotions of getting your first goal?
Oh yeah, it was awesome. It was something I've been looking forward to the whole season. It was really a great play from Burnside to move that over to me, and then I had the easy part just tapping it in there. So it was great though.
You're new to the team. Logan's new to the team.
Mhm.
How is it trying to get in communication? You know, it's very important for defensemen to be able to talk to their goalie. How's that been going for you?
It's been good. I mean, we talk a lot with Logan just as a whole decor. Like whether it's during practice, off the ice, or we're always trying to figure out ways to communicate better to help each other out.